regular season game with Let's see some of the numbers here for Nick Richards.
And over the last 5 games, his field goal percentage has increased. And you can make a case his confidence as well because of this.
And now the Los Angeles starters. Reeves at the 2 with LeBron at the 3. Jackson Hayes is out there with MP. And it's Doncic in at the 1. And for Phoenix, Booker and Beal are the talented backcourt. Kevin Durant is out there with Nick Richards. And it's Dunn in at the small forward position. What a huge game in the Cup tonight. Both of these teams 2-0. And a win tonight is a giant step towards the knockout stages, Graham.
Well, remember this, B.A. The first tiebreaker is head-to-head record. So if you win this one, you get that. I expect a really intense game.
Durant, no good. Stevenson with the ball. Dunn in his pocket. MP inside. Ooh, great D that time from Dunn. Phoenix has gone 0 for 2 from outside. And it's slammed in by Durant.
What an athletic play by Durant. This man, what can't he do?
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Mike Budenholzer and I got a chance to talk for a bit. I asked Coach what it's like facing LeBron now versus earlier in his career, and he quickly responded, not much. He's still extremely difficult to game plan for. Even at this stage of his career, he remains a dominant force. So limiting his production will be crucial for them in this matchup, guys.
Great work, Allie. Thanks. Now here's Booker. So versatile on offense, averaging around 23.5 points per contest. Well, the last few years, Richard, the Suns have had some all-time greats, but this is Devin Booker's team.
No doubt, drafted in 2015. Book's been here his entire career. His first few seasons, the team was, let's just say they were rebuilding, but Devin stayed loyal and enjoyed some stellar seasons since then, continuing to get better at facilitating Booker with a dime.
And here's MP from outside, knocks it loose. The Suns have gone 2 for 5 here in the first. Booker. Richards, the pass to Booker. And he misses the go-ahead basket.
And you got to give credit to the D for never giving up on the play and doing just enough to bother him at the rim.
Hayes misses. And the Suns shooting just about 29% so far. Not great. Booker with a screen on Doncic. For 3, Durant. It's rebounded by Los Angeles. They're coming off that loss against Denver.
It was poor efficiency scoring the ball. They needed too many attempts to get their points.
Yeah, it looked like they were settling out there, not moving the ball enough to generate the type of shots that they wanted.
And Mike Budenholzer decides to call a timeout. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. The Suns making a switch here. Allen's checked in. The Lakers also with a sub. Hachimura's checked in for Hayes. Pass to Allen. Outside Booker. Doncic pulls down the board.
Yeah, just a little off his game this quarter. He's trying to work his way into a rhythm.
Oh, and the dunk by MP.
I've got to tell you, the athleticism of MP is really showing off right now.
Suns trail by 6. Outside Durant. Phoenix no good that time either.
Shocking that he just bricked that one. The defense got real lucky there.
Well, Richard, I know you had the pleasure of guarding Kevin Durant. Not an easy assignment. What was that like?
You're right, B.A. I had the pleasure of guarding him in the NBA Finals. And let's say it was not the easiest of tasks. He's become such a complete player, there's no way to stop him. He takes what you give him, and he kills you with it.
And it's the Suns with the ball. Following the score by Los Angeles. Beal. They can't stop the run with that one. And so MP will bring it up for Los Angeles. James passes to MP. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. Booker against Doncic. And there's Booker. That one's good. On the assist from Durant.
Well, it wasn't a pretty start for him, but now he's got a bucket to build on.
MP inside. Durant's there. RJ, it's hard not to wonder what would have happened if the Lakers never traded for Russell Westbrook. back in 2021.
Well, they would have had a traditional style of a team. They would have kept Kuzma, KCP, and their 2021 first-round pick. They also would have been able to sign Alex Caruso. They could have kept their championship core together. And MP is one of those guys you just love watching because he plays with such confidence, hunger, and a smile.
Allen finds Jones. O'Neal on the wing. 6 on the shot clock. No good from outside.
So far, rebounding has been a focal point for them.
MP's shot is good. MP's got 8 points.
I just love the ball movement.
They've been having major problems offensively.
Definitely in a bit of a dry spell.
Beal outside. From the arc. And the three-pointer goes.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
Yeah, as soon as these guys feel contact, they are just disappearing like they're not even there. You gotta show some fire and keep defending.
Oh, what a performance by Luka Doncic. He has been the story. Look for Phoenix. Durant, he's checked in for Plumlee. Dunn comes in for Beal. And it's Booker in for Jones. Some changes for Los Angeles. Allen outside. 3 minutes of action thus far in the second. The shot. And it's MP with a rebound. MP's got 4 rebounds in the game. And so in the game for the Lakers, Reeves at the 2 with LeBron at the 3. Dorian Finney-Smith is out there with MP. And it's Doncic in at the point. MP is doubled. Doncic outside. From deep, Reeves. The shot is good. Doncic making the play. Doncic has got his 4th assist with that last one. Suns trail by 18. And in the second quarter, a little under 3.5 minutes played already. Booker for 3. Wow, way back there. Devin Booker connects.
He doesn't shoot from the corner 3 often, but Booker looked fearless sending that one up.
Stevenson with a screen on Allen. Reeves. And there's the slam. Dunk to finish it off.
And one move ahead of the defense. A solid pick.
And then the monster dunk to complete the play. Well done.
Great chemistry on display. He understood where to put the screen in order to free up his teammate.
They've shown the power inside. Their rebounding effort has been sensational.
Stevenson with the ball. Now guarded by Booker. MP against Booker. MP is doubled. Outside Finney-Smith. And here's MP from outside. The shot that time not on target. For Phoenix, they've gotten 7 shots out of 14 attempts in the second quarter. And stolen by Reeves. It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock.
That scoreless first quarter, that might have woke him up, and he's turned it on here in the second.
Suns trail by 19. Booker surveying the D. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. That one on Doncic.
The officials were right on top of that one.
This is his first opportunity at the line this evening. And the second free throw is good. There's 6 seconds left in the second period. From the strike. No good. Misses at the buzzer. And through the first half, a pretty lopsided affair. It's Los Angeles. They lead by 18. And we'll step away briefly, but get you right back out there for the start of the third quarter, right after the break.
And hello, everybody. What an amazing vintage teamwork right there tonight. Everyone is looking to be the setup guy.
Yeah, when anyone could be the next to score.
And let's turn our attention. Glad you could join us.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it's been a runaway. Boy, really an incredible game here from Luka Doncic.
You just love his patience offensively in the first half. Waited until he got the looks he wanted.
You love guys who can get their shots within the flow of the offense.
Booker and Beal are the talented backcourt. Kevin Durant is out there with Nick Richards. And it's Dunn in at the 3 slot. That's who's out there for Phoenix. All right, we've now got our 2K insider, Shams Charania, on the line. He's got a special report. Shams, it's all yours.
Thanks. Many consider this summer to be the most challenging field in the history of international basketball. Nevertheless, Team USA got it done in Paris. It's not getting any easier, but the star power of the U.S. men's team shined bright in the City of Lights. Guys, a classic ending for a stacked U.S. roster.
What a performance. Shams Charania with the report. Thanks, Shams. Ever since Phoenix changed ownership, they've been all in on winning now, Richard.
They've traded a lot of picks away and young talent to assemble a team of superstars, some of the best shooters in the history of this league, and they were willing to go deep into the luxury tax to sustain it.
A chance here to catch up with Ali from the sideline.
Bradley Beal is settling in as one of multiple stars in Phoenix. He said, it's been an adjustment for sure. You go from being very ball dominant to now you share the dominance. And it's a sacrifice and also an adjustment of learning a totally different role. Ryan, he says it's a process, but one he embraces.
Good point. Thanks, Allie.
And even though he hasn't been himself, it hasn't affected his team too much. They've still got the lead.
Down low. Durant, no good.
And they have been cold coming out of the break, only getting one of their first 4 shots to drop this half. Got to pick it up.
And finished off by Hayes.
A quality pass, setting up a quality shot. It's just textbook basketball.
And so it's Booker with it. He brings it up for the Suns. Next matchup, they'll be home against the Nets. Pass to Dunn. Back to Booker. Just 5 on the clock. Up and over Doncic. And good as it takes a nice bounce off the right iron and down.
Throw out those analytics. When Booker is taking a 15, 20-footer, that's a great look for him.
And Doncic launches from deep. Oh, no good on the last second attempt there. And a great show through 3 quarters as we enter the 4th. Who will carry the day? And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
Woo, I'm fired up to see this dish one more time. It's always great to see your 2 guards share the wealth.
Not just playing selflessly, but also making a smart decision with the ball.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this 4th quarter promises to be a good one. On the court for the Lakers to start the 4th. Reeves at the 2 with LeBron at the 3. Jackson Hayes is out there with MP. And it's Doncic in at the point. MP with it. He's against O'Neal. Here's MP. Puts the fadeaway right on the money. And the Lakers lead by 8.
MP looking confident from there. The defense has to at least respect his jump shot.
Allen, the pass to Plumlee. Pass to Booker. Launches it. Ooh, Booker from range. Pure.
His first triple of the second half. Can he get it going?
The Lakers lead by 5. MP looking around. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. That one on O'Neal.
And MP knows that good things happen when you put pressure on the defense, and this time it leads to a foul.
Good on the second one. Phoenix has got 7 of their 16 three-point attempts to go in. Booker no good.
Their strong work ethic has been evident on the glass, really getting after it and being physical.
Wow, some sturdy inside play from LeBron.
Yeah, just too much big boy basketball by LeBron James, just bodying defenders inside.
Pass to Allen. Lets it go from 11. The Lakers with a rebound. Doncic has got 6 rebounds now in the game. And here's Stevenson. He's covered by O'Neal. Oh, and the dunk by MP.
With the way he can fill it up at this age, it's scary to think how good MP might be in a few years.
And the timeout called by Mike Budenholzer. He wants their game plan to be crystal clear at this point. A different look for Phoenix. Richards is checked in for Plumlee. Kevin Durant comes in for O'Neal. And it's Bradley Beal in for Allen. And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Over that last break, guys, I got a chance to hear what Mike Budenholzer said to the team. Coach knows they're losing the 3 battle. He told the team we need to limit their outside looks, force them to put it on the floor, and make them beat us off the dribble. Back to you, Brian.
Thanks for that, Allie. Pass to Reeves. Here's the 3. Good, and the assist goes to MP.
He drops yet another dime, just facilitating this offense like a maestro.
Here's Booker. MP with the block.
Yeah, phenomenal block by MP. You just can't afford to throw up anything weak around him.
Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
I love the relentless attitude he showed there. Got himself in great position under the glass.
Hey, had the presence of mind to know exactly where the rebound was going. Here's Beal. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2.
Second personal foul.
And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for the Lakers.
They have found a lot of success in transition, running at every opportunity and getting points before the defense can get set.
Well, something else that has stood out to me has been their aggressiveness on the boards. They're just out-muscling the opposition on the offensive glass.
The Lakers lead by 7. Outside Stevenson. Hayes with a screen. MP finds Reeves.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
Back to MP. It's stolen by Dunn. Here's Booker. Booker cashing in on the fast break.
There's no shot too big for Booker. He lives for these moments.
Stevenson up top. Back to Reeves. Pass to MP. The 3 is up. Richards pulls it in. Richards has got 6 rebounds here tonight. Here's Durant. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
Such a skilled, versatile talent. When Durant is focused on scoring, he's hard to guard without fouling.
And both free throws good for Durant.
See, it's easy to see why his teammates trust him. He's a leader on this team and loves coming up huge in the clutch.
Doncic outside. A minute 15 left in the 4th. Shot clock at 6. And once again, off the mark by Los Angeles. Here's Booker. Ooh, some contact there. No issue for Booker, though.
And Booker is made for these moments. What a big-time bucket.
.50 seconds left in the 4th quarter. And unable to get the go-ahead bucket there. They'll probably slow things down now.
Burn the clock while you have the lead. I like that.
That is a hard-run rebound, a man's rebound right there. Way to battle for it inside.
To take the lead. The Lakers with a rebound. They led the game at 1 point by 20. MP inside. Booker defending. They still need this. Money!
Talk about stepping up in a big way.
What a huge play coming through when it matters most.
And the timeout called by Mike Budenholzer. Critical moment here. He's not taking any chances. From a coaching perspective, what are the keys to focus on here?
If they leave the arc open, take it. But it may be safer to get a quick 2 and then foul.
Yeah, time is the enemy at this point, so I think I'd go for the tie and avoid playing the foul game.
Puts it up off the inbound. And they commit an intentional foul. We'll see another one of those, so they get into the penalty.
Yeah, and that was a smart move. I mean, you have to foul right there. You just don't want them to run out the clock.
There's 14 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter of this one. And so they foul intentionally.
Shooting for Los Angeles. Luka Doncic.
Oh, the first of two, no good. A heartbreaker. And he does get the second one. And that gives him a 4-point cushion. Now a timeout called by Phoenix. They're down by 4. Given the situation here, what sort of strategy needs to be top of mind?
And they're going to have to work fast coming out of the timeout.
Yeah, no time to waste. They basically have to execute things perfectly from here on out.
And so here's Phoenix. And he buries it. Oh, what a sensational bucket. That brings him within 1. And there's the intentional foul. No choice but to stop the clock here. He drops the first one, and that'll put him up 2. And the second free throw, no good. Tough break there. Outside Booker. Oh, wow! A huge basket to tie the game!
And his fantastic performance from the last game has carried over to tonight.
He's just riding the wave of momentum right now, getting to his spots and keeping things simple on the offensive side.
Here's James. Oh, and a chance to win the game, but the last-minute shot is offline. And now we get set for overtime in what has been a stirring contest. Just for Los Angeles. Hayes comes in for Vanderbilt, and MP subbed in for Hachimura. Booker and Beal are the talented backcourt. Kevin Durant is out there with Nick Richards, and it's Dunn in at the small forward position. Here's MP, and it's Phoenix for the rebound. Durant's got his 8th rebound here tonight, and the foul called on MP. That'll be a second foul of the game. The Suns leading. Outside Booker.
Encouraging to see Doncic hustle like this on defense, wanting to make an impact and doing just this.
To the paint. James against Booker. Shoots from the elbow. And the shot falls short that time.
See, that miss right there, it's why teams try to avoid the mid-range jumper these days.
Stevenson against Booker.
MP, pressure moment.
So the first one drops, and that narrows the gap to 1. And both free throws good for MP.
Certainly some pressure on those free throws, but he still delivered.
Booker against Doncic. Booker, the pass to Beal. Oh, he drained it from downtown.
Oh, in pressure moments, he's a guy you trust to make big shots.
Doncic against Booker. Back to Doncic. Outside Stevenson. Clock at 6. Fires the 3. James passes to Stevenson. Count it! And that one brings them within 1.
Oh boy, did MP's team need that basket. Already proven he can come up big in his young career.
The 11-footer. And he sinks it.
And since going to the finals back in 2021, Booker's earned the reputation of a winning player.
Stevenson with a screen on Booker. Reeves, the pass to MP. There's James on the wing. Overdone. And it's good. Oh, what a sensational bucket. That brings them within 1. And so they choose to intentionally foul.
Second personal foul. Second team foul. At the line for your Suns, Bradley.
Good on the first, and that'll put him up 2. Second one is good, getting both at the line, and it's a 3-point game.
The last make was huge. Now, realistically, the worst case scenario for them is OT.
Here's Doncic. It falls!
Clutch play by Doncic. He's been doing this since he was a kid.
And they foul intentionally. That's what they have to do at this point.
Yeah, and there's no question they have to foul. Now, I'm sure they would have preferred to avoid it.
He gets the first, and that'll put him up 2. And so both free throws good, and it's a 3-point game. The Lakers with the ball.
The whole arena knows they need a 3 to force another overtime.
And he commits the intentional foul. First free throw is good, and that gives him a 4-point cushion. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 5-point game.
Making no mistakes and putting some extra nails in the coffin right here. That pretty much doing it.
So the Suns win it.